Hi there, Loy Machedo from loymachedo.com, and today the book review, that is Why We Buy by Paco Underhill. Now let me ask you a couple of questions which I've just written down. Do you know which side shoppers actually go when they enter a supermarket or a brand store? Is it the left or is it the right? Think about it. Then, do you know a method by which you can display the merchandise, after which products will just fly off the shelf? What height should you place these products? And let's say, for example, you're targeting children. Should you place it 3 feet, 2 feet, 4 feet? Then the next question is, what is the one small feature that you can actually have in your store which will result in people wanting to buy much more? I mean, they will definitely buy. It's a foolproof kind of approach. Then, what do you think is one major mistake big brands normally make when they display their merchandise? What about this question? Let's say, for instance, you want to sell medicines to the senior citizens. Where should you place them? Should you place them at the point of sale? Should you place them behind the point of sale? Should you place them where the newspapers are? Should you place them where cold drinks are kept? What happens if you suddenly put a signage? Which angle should the signage be put at? Or how high should the signage be put? Now, these and many other questions have been answered in this book by Paco Underhill, that is Why We Buy. Now, who is Paco Underhill? He's the CEO of a company called Envirocell. He's the CEO of this company that studies the behavior of consumers or customers. The funny thing is, he has actually been doing this for 20 years. He has raw footage of shoppers. He has people who disguise themselves as shoppers, and they actually spy. I wouldn't say spy. They actually observe how other shoppers are actually buying. For example, this is a pretty interesting fact that he found, that he shared. If in case the displays of the product are kept close to each other and there is no much place for you to move, shoppers would normally they would feel uncomfortable to walk in and have themselves brush against someone else, or like he called it, the butt brush effect. So people would not want to do that. In fact, I experimented this myself. I went to a shopping mall. There was a bookstore. Books were displayed on the aisle. I came and I stood there, and there was not much space. The funny thing is, not many people actually wanted to be there. In fact, when someone else was there, and if I walked in and stood there for some time, just a few seconds, the person would not want to browse the rest of the books. So his observations are really, really good. It really makes you think. In fact, one of the main reasons why you should buy this book, Why We Buy, is to understand your behavior patterns as to why is it you buy what you buy, and what is it that the merchandisers, the brands, the products, the people who are selling their products, what is it that they're doing? For instance, why is it that today when you go into Levi's or you go into, let's say, any of the leading brands, they keep all the garments folded on the table so that you can actually see, touch, feel, and open up and have a look at it. So the reason being is, when you involve your senses, there's a greater chance that you'd actually buy. Paco Underhill apparently has many clients like Walmart's, what was that? Saks Fifth Avenue, Gap, Hallmark. He has all these clients that have approached him, and he has improved their sales. So I was definitely impressed with the guy. I mean, the amount of information really gave me a headache, but I think it is very important for you to read. The only drawback of this book would be is that I felt that he was trying to sell his company. It was more like, I still have much more information to share with you. This is not everything. So if you want to know more information, people should get in touch with him. Indirectly, he was trying to promote his company. Which was okay, but then I felt it was done, a bit too often. But apart from that, I thought the book was really good. The only other drawback which I can think of is the book was really long. I mean, the amount of information that he has packed into this book would really, really give you a headache. But overall, a great read. I would rather say it is a very entertaining, very entertaining, very informative book that really makes you think. So overall, I give this book a 7 out of 10. And I think if you really want to understand the mechanics of how brands use these strategies to make you buy things, whether it's targeted towards men, women, or children. This is a book you must read. So overall, 7 out of 10 for the book by Why We Buy by Mr. Paco Underhill. And thank you for watching Loy Machedo from loymachedo.com. Cheerio.